Hi there, it's Lone Wolf from Wolf Territories. Clicking on the wrong thing. Is this all working? Is it working? Is this working? Okay. Oh, can I talk? Okay. Yep, I'm talking now. Okay. So cool. So this video is really for new people, but I'll throw some technical stuff in because I always do, and I like my technical stuff. So basically, this is where am I? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm at Wolf Territories Exhibition, which is a region where we have quite a few exhibition-y type buildings, and I'm going to be talking a bit about land and rights and regions and all kinds of things. So if you rent, we have some land available from Wolf Territories Grid. We have about 600 and something regions. Let's have a look at how many it is at the moment. 627 regions. Probably going to be about 1,000 regions very, very soon. And you can rent a region, which is a 1024 by 1024 square meter square somewhere in Wolf Territories Grid, and this is it. And you can see there's miles of it. This is all ocean, so you can sail around or fly or do whatever you like, and there's different areas. So this guy over here has got a farm, and so there's different, there's loads and loads of space. There's some new people moved in over here, have got loads and loads of regions, so you can have as many regions as you want. You can connect them all together, which is what we essentially do. So the whole ethos of the Wolf Territories Grid, unlike other OpenSim grids, is that everything's kind of connected together, which means that you can be miles away, like here, miles away from somebody, but still be able to get in a boat or a plane and sail to another island or go and explore. And since it's 600 odd square kilometres, that's quite a big thing virtually over here. Over here, like, right. So when you get your area, or let's say you get one region or two regions, say that you'll have an estate, and that estate will be something you choose when you set it up. And our estate here is Wolf Territories, funnily enough, and I'm the owner. And this gives you rights to set all kinds of information about the estate. That's all the regions. Tiddle this over there. All the regions in this estate, and so in an estate you can have lots of regions. In a regions you can have lots of parcels. Okay, so an estate is a way of managing that. So for instance, with it, I can go into access and I can go to band, and then oh look at these naughty people, and then I don't even know who they are. And then we can ban people from the whole estate. That means if they try and teleport in, they'll just be rejected. They won't be let in, which is a bit cruel. You can also set people up as estate managers. They have rights to do things. You can set people up. You can actually restrict it to only allow your friends into your estate, just in case you're that sort of person. You can restrict it to only allow certain groups into the estate, because you can create groups if you just click on this little button here. And if I go to groups, you see I've got a whole pile of groups here. Some of them aren't mine. This is my Wolf Territories Grid group. Please do join it if you come to Wolf Territories Grid. It's where the announcements happen. But you can do things like you can set a covenant, and you just drag and drop your note card into the covenant, and then that will display. And you can set all other kinds of things. You can block people from flying, which is a bit cruel when they want to fly. You can stop people flying over your parcel. You can restrict things and block the land from showing in the search. So if someone goes to search and searches for places, I don't know, exhibition, it should come up here somewhere, or in map or something like that. I won't waste time doing that. Let's do it on the map, it's more fun. So yeah, exhibition, or casino. We've got a casino here, quite a big one. There you go. So you can search for things in there. There's quite a few things going on there. So anyway, back to this. So you can also set up telehubs, which are like little signal points. You can set the terrain images. You can set how high the terrain is, but that's for this region, of course. So it says region, so this is estate region. You can set the environment to make it look nice. So you can see how we've got a bit of a cloudy day today. You can set all that up. We can restart regions here. See where it says restart region? There's lots of things you can do. You can return objects to certain residents. You can set up experiences. That all works here in Wolf Territories Grid. So I'm not going to go into that today. That's another day for another story. So let's go have a look at a real region. Here's one I prepared earlier, right down the bottom of Wolf Territories Grid, quite a few hundred miles away, 100 kilometres away, and here it is. And I've got a little place here. Just context view region. And we'll get there in a second. We're switching servers actually. We have 9 servers, so we'll see that's quite a lot. So sometimes it takes a little second to teleport because we're going to a completely different server. That really hurt, poor old bloke. Right, going to go over here. It's getting a bit dark, as you can see. if I do Control Shift Y, Control Alt Y, Alt Control Y. There it goes, Control Shift Y sets it to day, so I've forced it to be day. So I've overridden my default settings because it was getting a bit dark. And you can see over here, I've got the same thing. And I think over here there's a little duck. Is there a little duck in here? Where's the little duck? There he is. Oh yeah, there is a little duck. Hey little duck. Anyway, there's a little duck swimming around there. Just thought I'll show you that. So this is a region, and let me show you what I can do with it. So my estate here is Wolf Territories Grid, which is a slightly different estate. We don't keep more than one estate. It's a little thing. If you have lots and lots of regions in one estate, when you try and take the textures, it takes ages. Something to do with the way that they have to talk to each other. So what I'm going to do right now is show you how to split up. So if I go Control B, or you can go to Build and click on Build, and you see this little menu comes up. Now click on that, select land, and this is where we manage our parcels. Okay, now remember I told you that we have estates and regions, and this is a complete 1024 by 1024 region. Other grids will have different size regions, but because we joined all our regions together, we have to have them all the same size. And we found 1024 is a good size. If you're a Second Life user moving to OpenSim, or even interested, a 1024 by 1024 is basically the equivalent of 16 Second Life Sims. All right. So over here you'll get that for $24.99 a month. Over in Second Life you're going to be paying $4,000 a month or something like that for that sort of. That's the same sort of thing. Working it out in my head very quickly, not getting it right. So anyway, back to this. So I can select a bit of land. You can see there's a little parcel of land there. Okay, and I can subdivide it. Okay, like this, and you'll see what happens is when I click off it, a little green square appears. Now, if you go to World, Show More Property Lines, that actually shows these green squares. And this shows a different parcel. Now what I can do is go to the land menu, that's up here, and then I've all kinds of options. So I can put a little parcel, and I can set options for this parcel. So for instance, I can make it so that only the group can do things. So obviously you want to set the group of it, so you do that just by setting this. This one's already set for me. And you can add there's all kinds of options. You can set teleport landing points using the land section, and that's pretty easy to do. So that's how this works. Now, so when you get your region, this is a new region, you'll have one huge parcel that's the same size as the region, but you can split it into smaller parcels, which you could then sell or rent out little parcels to other people. We don't mind you doing that as long as you understand that. As long as you understand that you are responsible for the people that you rent the parcels out to. We are not going to run around after your people. We've got our own people. Many beautiful people. Yes, and animals and all kinds of things that come here and rent land, and that's kind of nice. See my duck going around behind me. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is talk about show you how you find land in Wolf Territories Grid. Other grids are different. Other grids you normally sometimes you have to just find somebody and say, I want to get a bit of land, what do I do? And then they'll massage your shoulders gently, and they'll walk around a bit and have a little think, and then they'll take ages to set your regions up, and it gets a bit boring. But over here at Wolf Territories Grid, we can set a region up in under 30 seconds, thanks to the architecture that I've developed, because I'm a clever wolf, very clever wolf. Anyway, so moving swiftly on, I did talk a lot to myself into this screen. So to find some land to rent, there's two options. All right, we have these little parcels like this, and you just pay it with glow bits. Those are these things up there to rent a little parcel. You don't get god rights or anything clever. It's just a little parcel, just a place to hang your head. Now, if you see one like this, see that's a whole region. Now, this region, for instance, is for sale, and if you see it with all these nice things, that means it's got stuff on it. Teleport over there. So that basically means that if you buy the region, you get everything. You get all the stuff on it, and the lovely landscape, which I'm about to land on. Oh, once it turns up, there it is. Okay, so you've got this. You'll get that house. You get these trees. You'll get some little beach things, and here's the box you're looking for. So what you do is you can actually just talk to Lone Wolf. That's me. You can buy the land if you want to reserve it. Just buy it for one glow bit. But you get all this, and there's a lovely beach here. I'm just going to go to World Environment, use shared environment, so I've forced it to midday. So you see that we've got a special environment which makes it very nice. You can sit here and it'll actually, you'll see the sun come up and the moon come up and all that sort of thing, and it's really nice, which is really rather cool. Okay, so stop running low. And I can go for a little swim, but I do get my fur wet and it's not very nice. So I think that's about it for this video. So if you want to rent land, find a parcel or find somewhere you'd like to be. Even if it's not for sale, we can normally put a region there for you. Or two, you can buy 100 regions if you like, or 10. We can generate 100 regions in like 10 minutes and get it all going for you. Obviously, that's going to cost you a lot of money, but we discuss that and see what we can do for you. What else can I say? I think that's about it. Oh yeah, so if you want to buy land, so find a parcel and contact Lone Wolf. You can do that by registering for a user at grid.wolfterritories.org, and then log into in World and just search for Lone Wolf. I'm normally online somewhere, or DJ Illusions is around if you want to buy some land and get in touch. Or you can email lonewolf@wolfterritories.org, and we'll sort you out with some nice land. We get it up as very quickly. We upload ORs and IARs. What they are if you come from another region, you can save all the stuff on where you came from into a file. You give it to us, and we upload it. Your IAR is your inventory from another grid's avatar. Obviously, you don't, because you don't want to have. It's better to have an avatar on the grid you're actually on, because you can actually, of course, teleport out to other grids, but it is best to have an avatar on the same grid that you're going to be living, working, and having a lovely sleep on. Anyway, have a lovely, lovely day. I'm off to the casino, so I could just use my destination guide here. Lucky Dragon Casino. Being that I own the casino, I tend not to play the games. I just like hanging around it. Here we are. What a nice dragon he is. It'd be nice if the floor turned up. Oh yeah, I just restarted this. So when you first restart a region, it has loads of the things. This is all. You're not interested in this. Very nice. Come and have a look round Wolf Territories Grid. It's huge, and we'd love to see you. Thanks very much for watching this video. I'm Lone Wolf. See you later.